Beer can burgers? What? We've had beer can chicken where you take the chicken and place it open end on the can of beer and throw it on the grill. But how do you do that with a burger? Well, you don't do it that way, you do it this way. It will all become self-explanatory, but we're gonna begin by making some super simple but really delicious mac and cheese to be stuffed inside of these beer can burgers. I know right now your mind is going like this. What is he talking about? It will all become very apparent very soon. We start with the macaroni and cheese. Bitches. We start by adding our macaroni pasta to some almost boiling water. We give it a quick stir, and we'll come back to that in about 7-8 minutes. In our other pan on the Evo, we'll add a little oil and then throw in some diced onion to start sweating and softening. We'll give it a couple minutes, and when it's just started to soften, we add 2 more things. Some minced garlic, beautiful, and diced serranos. We mix. We let these guys soften a bit. Not a long time, maybe a minute, and we take them off. And when the pasta is where you want it, and this is where I want it, I'm going to steal a little bit of the water. So a couple noodles in there. We'll drain this in a strainer. Bring it back. Oh shit, I didn't expect that to happen. Hey guys, now here's what we want to do. Now we're going to add our cheese sauce, which in our case is going to be cheese whiz. I said easy, didn't I? Let's start with 1/4 cup. See how that mixes in. It's gonna be super simple, super delicious. Ow, another 1/4 cup. Nice. And by the way, while I'm here, let's put in the serranos, the onions, and the garlic. I'm doing this backwards for the camera's benefit. For Max and Chance's benefit. I'm so talented. We mix. So I wanted a touch creamier. I'm going to add some of the saved pasta water because it's got the starch still in it and it will make everything really great. How beautiful is that? How about a little bit more cheese, right? Nobody has a problem with that, do they?
No.
And then we're going to give it a little seasoning, and the seasoning will be the same thing that goes in our burgers. Montreal steak seasoning. Not too much. Okay, a tiny bit more. It's the theme here. And when that's perfect, wow, and looking gorgeous, it comes off and it cools a bit. 2 things before we get our burgers going. 1, this macaroni and cheese is tremendous. The onion, the garlic, but the spice from the serranos impacts it in the most delicious way. And while right now it's a little bit on the spicy side, don't forget it's getting a bunch of burger and bun around it, so it'll bring it way down. And number 2, I'd never heard of a beer can burger until I got a couple emails about it over the last couple of months. And one of them was a video of the Barbecue Pit Boys making their version of a beer can burger. If you've not watched them, they're a very popular YouTube channel. I take my hats off to them for the inspiration for this. They're awesome. We're so different, but I love them. Now, the burger. We begin with 1.5 pounds of 80/20 ground beef. We're making 3 burgers out of this. 3. I know it sounds like a lot, 1/2 pound, but just wait. We season with the following. Big pinch of kosher salt. Big hit of the Montreal steak seasoning, returning from the macaroni. Some garlic powder. And my best friend these days, couple splashes of soy sauce. Max, and we mix. And when everything's incorporated, we turn it into 3 equal balls and put them on our baking sheet. Let's just get them all sized up first. Make sure they're even. Who says those look even?
They look damn good to me.
Look pretty good, right?
Yeah.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Roll them up like this, get that excess off your hands. Telling you the soy sauce is a really important little add to this. It's gonna bring out a lot of flavor. Now remember the beer can? Here's where it comes in. And all we need to do is make an indentation like this. Bring the ground beef up around the side of it. Bring this kid out. And continue. And 3. Right now, we'll make our indentations in a little deeper. Everybody's happy here. And if you look in, you can see we've got 3 nice little pockets ready to fill up. The stuffing process begins with a couple slices of Monterey Jack cheese in the bottom of each. Okay, 3. 2 or 3 doesn't really matter. Then comes our macaroni, filled up inside. Beautiful. Oh my God, these are gonna be so good. Honestly, I can't wait. Just all these components. Good, good, you get in here. And I think we're good. Now we take regular everyday bacon. We're gonna wrap a couple slices around the outside. Around the outside, around the outside. Is that a song?
Yeah, Eminem.
Ah, of course it is. I sing him all the time. Resist the temptation to use the thick cut bacon because it's just not gonna wanna stay on. Just like this. You don't need to go fancy here. Sometimes when I talk to myself, I'm hoping that Max and Chance will respond. Doesn't always happen.
It does.
Thank you.
We got other stuff we're focusing on besides what you're saying.
Come on. This is a family show.
So sensitive.
How's that look?
Beautiful.
And that would be perfect if that's how we wanted to end it, but we don't. We're gonna add one more thing. One more Monterey Jack. Just the like of these. And I don't know why I'm doing that Italian accent because there's nothing Italian about this. And that's it. You know what these are ready for?
Cooking.
The grill. And on they go. 1, 2, and 3. So, direct, indirect. Hot side, not hot side. These guys are gonna live here maybe 30 minutes. I am gonna turn them so that the hot side is facing here now, and then these guys will get the benefit of it in a little bit. As stupid as I am, I forgot to season the ground beef, so I'm gonna put a little bit more of the Montreal steak seasoning right on top. Which, by the way, when the cheese melts, it'll make it even better looking than if I'd added it to the ground beef. And Max just called it a janky version, and he can kiss my ass. There we go. So we want to really cook this like an oven. I mean, take all the pretty pictures you want right now, Max, and we'll check back in a few minutes. But the thing to do is this. Let it cook with the lid down so it is like an oven. And after 10 minutes, look at them. They're getting gorgeous, but let's turn them. Remember, hot side, not hot side. The back side of these guys is not getting any love with the heat. So we'll turn them. Like that. Love it. Love it. Another 10 minutes, we'll check back again. And There they are, and look at them. They're like, if this showed up on a plate in front of you at a restaurant, would you know what it was?
No.
I wouldn't know that it was burger. I would obviously see bacon and cheese. I would have no idea what else was going on there. And I certainly wouldn't know there was macaroni inside. Ready? Come on, guys. It's time to be eaten. And down they go. Oh, good Lord. That's kind of mental. Numero dos. Come on, kid. Stay on there. Thanks, buddy. And number 3. And as you can see, on a toasted bun with only Japanese mayonnaise is what we're doing. And now we'll put our lids on. 1, 2, and 3. Honestly, it doesn't need anything else because it's got everything else. It's got bacon, it's got onions, it's got garlic, it's got serranos, it's got macaroni and cheese. Oh, my voice cracked like a 12-year-old boy at a bar mitzvah. Yes. All right, so now Max, you pick one, I'll cut it, and we'll see what we've done here.
Far side. Yep.
Here we go. Shall we? I think a serrated blade is the way to go. Oh man, ready for the inside? What was that?
Holy shit.
How do we do? We do all right? Look at that. Dang. And here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I get this guy. Holy, look at the Monterey Jack melting in the bottom. Holy S. This is mental. I'm fully salivating right now. It's just absolutely Pavlov's dog almost every time I get to this point. It's insane. The Serranos are making the macaroni such a standout. The Montreal steak seasoning is just beefifying the entire burger. I guess you can call it that, right? And just the play between the beef and the rich macaroni are just like the right amounts of stupidly everything. Cooking time, half an hour, start to finish. There are times when I look at you and I go, I wish you could try this. I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart. I wish you could try this. I'm sorry you can't. But you can make it. So make the recipe. Tell your friends, subscribe, like, hit the notification bell. I'm so happy today with this. I will use Max's expression. Smash that f***ing notification bell.
Yeah.
And then come back for more fun stuff.
Now I have that recorded forever.
We got great stuff coming. See ya. Oh my God.